Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, and most importantly, my fellow students. Today, I stand before you not as a distant expert or a far-off idol, but as someone who has walked the very paths you tread now. The hallways of doubt, the late-night battles with textbooks, the moments when the weight of exams feels like an unbreakable chain around your dreams. I know them well, because I've been there. And let me tell you this. You are not just students. You are warriors in the making, architects of tomorrow, and the spark that will ignite the future. This speech is for you, a call to rise, to endure, and to conquer. Let's start with a simple truth. Life as a student is tough. It's a grind. You wake up early, juggle classes, assignments, projects, and maybe even part-time jobs or family responsibilities. There are days when motivation feels like a myth, when scrolling through social media seems easier than cracking open that next chapter. But here's the secret that separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. Motivation isn't something you wait for, it's something you build, brick by brick, habit by habit, choice by choice. Think about why you're here. Why did you choose this path? For some, it's the dream of becoming a doctor, healing the sick and saving lives. For others, it's engineering the next breakthrough that changes the world, a bridge that connects communities, a code that revolutionizes technology. Maybe you're studying arts to capture the human soul on canvas, or business to build empires that lift people out of poverty. Whatever your field, remember, your education is not just about grades or diplomas. It's about forging a mindset that says, I can learn anything. I can overcome anything. I recall my own student days vividly. There was a time when I failed a major exam, not just scraped by, but crashed and burned. The shame was overwhelming. Friends moved ahead, professors doubted, and I questioned if I even belonged. But in that low point, I found my fire. I realized failure isn't a full stop. It's a comma, a pause to regroup. I doubled down. I sought help from mentors, formed study groups, and turned my weaknesses into weapons. That failure, it became the foundation of my success, and it can be for you too. Students, embrace the struggle. It's in the discomfort where growth happens. When you're up at 2 a.m. wrestling with a math problem that won't yield, know that you're building resilience. When group projects test your patience with unreliable teammates, you're learning leadership and collaboration, skills that will serve you far beyond the classroom. The world out there doesn't hand out participation trophies. It rewards those who persist. As Thomas Edison said after thousands of failed attempts to invent the light bulb, I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Your setbacks are stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. Now let's talk about time, that elusive resource we all chase. How many times have you said, I don't have enough time? But the truth is, we all have the same 24 hours. The difference lies in how we use them. Prioritize. Cut out the noise. Social media can be a tool or a trap. Choose wisely. Set goals, not vague ones like study more, but specific, actionable ones. Master Chapter 5 by tonight, then reward myself with a walk. Build routines that fuel your body and mind. Eat well, exercise, sleep. A healthy student is a powerful student. And don't forget the power of community. You're not in this alone. Look around. Your classmates are allies, not competitors. Form bonds, share knowledge, lift each other up. I've seen study groups turn average performers into top achievers because iron sharpens iron. Reach out to professors. They're not gatekeepers, but guides. Ask questions without fear. Curiosity isn't a sign of weakness, it's the hallmark of genius. But motivation isn't just about academics. It's about holistic growth. Pursue passions outside the syllabus. Join clubs, volunteer, explore hobbies. These experiences shape you into well-rounded individuals ready for a world that values versatility. Travel if you can. Read books that challenge your views. Engage in debates that stretch your thinking. The student who only studies misses the bigger picture. Education is about becoming a better human. Let me share a story of a young woman named Malala Yousafzai. Shot by extremists for advocating girls' education, she could have retreated into fear. Instead, she rose stronger, becoming the youngest Nobel laureate. Her words echo, "One child, one teacher, one book, one pen can change the world." You too have that power. In your hands lies the potential to solve climate change, eradicate diseases, bridge divides,